So I'm on a university powerlifting team, repping that right now, and a lot of the guys and people on the team like to say that I'm a deadlift specialist. I personally don't like to put myself in any type of box, but I do know a couple things about the lift that I want to share with you. In particular, 3 things that are holding you back from having a 500 or 600 pound deadlift. And not wasting your time, let's just get into the 3 points right now. Your size, so your personal size, like I meaning your body leverages, either too skinny or too big. And then 2, I want to talk about your technique, your form, and your variations that you do. And then lastly, we have your consistency. How often you're training, too much, not enough, and let's just break that down. So first thing is your size. So when a lot of people start coming to the gym, they're talking about bulking up. Yeah, I want to get big, I want to get huge and strong, and that's really good for your bench and your squat, but oftentimes some people can actually go down in deadlift when they bulk up too much, too aggressively, whether that be through adding on too much fat and not enough muscle, and now their leverages are a little bit weaker and a little bit shittier. I don't know about you, but when I come into the gym and I'm about to deadlift, I actually don't like to be full. I actually like to have just a very minimal meal in my stomach, just something that can fuel me but doesn't bloat me. And that's not the same for bench. When I'm benching, I'm okay eating a lot, but for deadlift, I want that belt extremely tight, I want that brace, and I just don't want to have a lot in me. I don't want to shit myself, and I don't want to throw up. So eating too much all the time, being bloated, really affects my lift, and that's one of the reasons bulking right now, deadlifts haven't been absolute best, but still something that I'm gonna do. The bulk is worth it when it's slow paced, but when you're bulking way too fast, it's not gonna work out for you. And same thing too, if you're too skinny, the deadlift, you can see those guys, a lot of the guys who are super skinny pull sumo, that's fine, it's your leverages, whatever, but just know when you start adding a little weight, you're gonna notice some changes. And it's not to say that it's gonna hold you back forever, more so that it's just gonna be a learning period, and during that time it's just gonna be a time of discouragement. So don't fight it, just embrace the changes and just come along for the ride. And now we're gonna talk about your technique. So I see this not really about how your technique is gotta be perfect, more so the opposite. People worry too much about technique sometimes on the deadlift. At the end of the day, you're grabbing something, you're picking it up, right? It's not that complicated. So I see a lot of people will decide sumo conventional, sumo conventional, sumo conventional. You're just killing yourself. It's like you're driving a car and you're stepping on the brake hard, and now you go full gas, brake, full gas, brake, gas, brake, gas. It's you're going somewhere, but you're not going as quickly as you could have been if you just stick to one variation and just let it go, let it glide. And I don't even like to do sumo and pause as a secondary. I feel that's still too taxing. If you're doing sumo and then you're doing conventional, I feel one of your forms just suffers, because let's be honest, if you're doing sumo, it's a lot of technical aspects to it, and you're gonna want that extra practice. So if I was doing sumo, which I am doing sumo, for my secondary day, I just do a pause sumo. I'm not messing around with switching between lifts. I just want to stick with one, and I want to be good at it. I want to be proficient. There's no point in being shitty at 2 different movements. And if you want to do conventional, that's fine. Conventional works better for guys who can just grip and pull. That's fine, and they don't have to worry about that. But the guys who do conventional and they're too worried about their backgrounding, they're too worried about this, it's whatever. It's not really the end of the end. It's people say fatigue ratio, risk, you're gonna injure yourself. That's really you know what you're doing. If you've been in the gym a while, you know this weight will hurt me, this weight won't. You warm up properly, you take the same steps every time, you take the same precautions, you're gonna be all right. Stop worrying about all this technical and getting scared. Now, I remember when I first started coming to the gym, like I had a buddy, I looked up to him. He's like, I'm never gonna deadlift above 315 because I'm nervous. I'm gonna hurt my back. Like, and at the time, you're like, oh, 315, like, don't want to go above that. Like, makes sense. Like, fatigue. And like, then you get older and you're like, that was some stupid advice. Like, you just need to like do your own thing, lift heavy, and learn your own form. Don't let anybody else drill into your mind that there's only one way to do something. The way I do something may be perfect for me, but maybe shit for you. And that's something that you can work with through a coach, or honestly, I would just say work through yourself. Don't waste your time with that if you're still learning. Alright, so size and technique, and the last one, we have our consistency. So consistency can mean either you're not doing hard enough or you're doing too much. So too much, like too much what? Like too much fatigue. I know all the joke online is about, oh, managing your fatigue, too much fatigue. It's like a joke now, like making fun of like the science lifters. But for deadlift, it's real. And I would limit your deadlifts to 2 times a week, max. Even 1 time a week is okay if like you're extremely fatigued. But as a new lifter, like probably not. So I would say 1 time a week regular deadlift, and then 1 time a week a pause deadlift. I like to do my pause deadlifts on like a Tuesday and my main deadlifts on a Saturday. So I have like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like 3 days of solid like rest from deadlift. Like I'm still gonna do squat and bench, but we do other things. I'm not gonna have like that direct carryover. And that's really like the main thing, not having direct carryover and fatigue, being able to manage that. And then, I mean, that's still pretty good. Like 2 times a week is high volume. I usually do like set wise, so maybe 7 sets, but 7 to 5 depending on the day. I program myself. And then there's also what you have to worry about is the guys that say it's so fatiguing, I can't even do like 1 set a week. Like I gotta do every other week. And then I guess if you're pulling like 800 or 700 pounds, like I don't really have anything to say. Like you're better than me, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But I'm just saying, like, if you're doing sumo like that, like your technique is gonna suffer, because sumo is pretty technical and you're gonna have to practice a lot. And it's just simple as that. Like practice makes perfect for sumo deadlift, and that's another thing. So if you're not doing like these 3 things, you're holding yourself back. That's not to say that you can't have the strongest deadlift, but you could be holding yourself back. So at the end of the day, just manage your size. When you're bulking or cutting, just take it slow, take it easy. Make sure your belt fits. Make sure you have something that's comfortable. When you're lifting, make sure like you know how to do the thing that works for you, the technique that works for you. And finally, when you're doing your load selections and your volume selections, just pick days that are right for you. If it's 1 day a week, fine. If it's 2 days a week, fine. But I wouldn't really go past that. And then again, no more, no less than like at least once a week. That's at the end of the day. Like you need to practice if you want to win, and we're here to win. This is a sport, and let's get some gains, boys.